You know, the world is full of dictators. And you know why? Because Sandhurst was such a good school, that's why. Take Gaddafi. He went to Sandhurst. I remember him well. He was the only recruit on the base to have combat gear with designer twigs attached to it. He used to pull the wings off flies. As the course went by, I started pulling the legs off horses. Look at him now. I should have shot him at the time. And baby Doc Duvalier. I knew him, too. He was a cruel man. He used to beat himself up just for the fun of it. He was so vicious, I once saw him make a Centurion tank break down and cry. He was right-wing, you know. He used to salute anyone with a moustache, including the women. I should have shot him at the time. President Marcos, he was there, too. I remember in one lesson we were studying World War II, and he was the only cadet to put the final score down as a victory for the Germans. I told him it wasn't a victory if you'd been totally humiliated and defeated. Marcos said it was if you lived in the Philippines. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Very stupid. One day, he tried to get the top off a hand grenade. Thought it was a boiled egg. Blew his brains out. Didn't do him any harm. He still became president. I should have shot him at the time. And Idi Amin. Remember him? Went to Sandhurst, too. Wasn't popular. One day we used him as a target on the rifle range, but even the bullets refused to go near him. I remember doing guerrilla training with Edie. He used to put on a fur coat and pretend to be a gorilla. One day a real gorilla broke into the camp, saw Edie in his coat and tried to make love to him. In the end, we had to separate the two of them. The gorilla seemed grateful. Edie didn't. Should have shot them both at the time. Then, of course, there was Bomber Wilson, a born dictator. One of the most vicious dictators I've ever been in the shower with. I suppose you've never heard of him. Not surprised. I shot him at the time.